Let me tell you something that might completely change the way you think about English. Fluency is more important than perfection. Most English learners believe they must speak correctly. They think they need perfect grammar, perfect tenses, perfect pronunciation, and because of that, they don't speak at all. They wait. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they know more words. They wait until they understand all the grammar. And that day never comes. Here's the truth. Nobody speaks perfectly, not even native speakers. They make grammar mistakes, they change sentences in the middle, they use simple structures. But they speak fluently. They keep going, and that's why they sound confident. Communication is not about impressing people. It's about being understood. If someone understands you, you win. Imagine two people. The first person speaks slowly. They stop every 5 seconds. They think about grammar. They correct themselves. They try to sound intelligent. The second person makes small mistakes. Sometimes they use the wrong tense, but they speak continuously. They don't stop. They focus on the message. Who sounds more confident? The second person. Because fluency creates confidence, and confidence makes people trust you. Your goal is not to sound academic. Your goal is not to sound perfect. Your goal is to sound natural and easy to understand. When you focus too much on grammar, your brain freezes. When you focus on meaning, your brain flows. Fluency is rhythm. Fluency is continuity. Fluency is movement. Perfection stops movement. Fluency creates movement. From today, change your priority. Don't ask, is this correct? Ask, can people understand me? If the answer is yes, keep speaking. That's how fluency begins. The biggest mistake English learners make is waiting until they feel ready. You tell yourself, I need more vocabulary. I need better grammar. I need to understand more first. But here's the problem. You don't become ready by waiting. You become ready by speaking. Perfectionism is the silent enemy of fluency. When you try to speak perfectly, your brain slows down. You analyze every word, you check every tense, you judge every sentence before it even leaves your mouth. And what happens? You stop, you freeze, you stay quiet. Perfection doesn't create fluency. Practice creates fluency. And here's something very important. You do not learn to speak by thinking in your head. Reading silently is not speaking. Understanding grammar is not speaking. Watching videos is not speaking. If your mouth is closed, you are not training speaking. Speaking is a physical skill. It uses your tongue, your lips, your jaw, your breath, your rhythm. It's like going to the gym. You cannot build muscle by reading about exercise. You cannot become strong by watching workout videos. You must move your body. Speaking English is the same. It is a muscle, and muscles grow through repetition, not perfection. At the beginning, it will feel uncomfortable. Your sentences will be simple. You will repeat the same words. That's normal. Every fluent speaker once sounded basic. The difference is they kept speaking. Stop waiting to be ready. Start training the muscle. Open your mouth, speak badly, speak simply, but speak every day. That's how readiness is created. Now, let's make this practical. You don't need 1 hour a day. You don't need a partner. You don't need a perfect plan. You need 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes of real speaking every single day. Here's what you do. Talk about what you're doing. If you're making coffee, say, I'm making coffee. The water is hot. I'm adding sugar. If you're cleaning your room, I'm cleaning my room. This is messy. I need to organize this. It sounds simple. It is simple, but it works. You're training your brain to connect actions with English in real time. That's fluency training. You can also describe your day. In the morning, say, today I'm going to work. I have a meeting. After that, I'll go to the gym. In the evening, today was busy. I talked to my boss. I finished a project. I'm tired now. Don't worry about tenses. Don't worry if it's 100% correct. Keep moving. Another powerful technique is thinking out loud in English. Instead of thinking in your native language, switch. I need to buy food. Where are my keys? I don't feel motivated today. Make English your background voice. And here is the most important rule. No notes, no script, no writing first. This is not a school exercise. This is real-time speaking training. If you prepare everything before speaking, you are training writing, not speaking. And zero stress. Nobody is listening. Nobody is judging. You are alone. This is your private training ground. 5 minutes a day may sound small, but 5 minutes every day for 30 days is 150 minutes of real speaking practice. Most learners don't even have 30 minutes of real speaking in a month. You will. Consistency beats intensity. 5 minutes every day, no excuses. That's how fluency becomes automatic. If you don't know what to say, read. Reading out loud is one of the most powerful and underrated fluency exercises. It removes pressure. You don't have to invent sentences. You don't have to think about grammar. You just focus on sound and flow. Start with books. Choose something simple, not academic, not difficult. A novel, a short story, something interesting. When the text is interesting, your voice becomes more natural. Then use articles. News articles are perfect because the sentences are short and clear. You train real, modern English. You train natural sentence rhythm. You can also use subtitles from movies or series. Pause the video, read the sentence out loud, then play it and listen to the native speaker. Now, here's where the magic happens. Copy the rhythm. Not just the words, the rhythm. English is music.
Native speakers don't pronounce every word perfectly and clearly. They connect words, they reduce sounds, they stress certain words and weaken others. Listen to the melody. For example, I want to go becomes I want to go. Did you eat sounds like did you eat? Don't fight this. Copy it. This technique is called shadowing. You listen, you repeat, you imitate the speed, the stress, the energy. At first, you will feel slow. Then you will feel faster. Then your mouth will start moving automatically. Reading out loud trains 3 things at the same time: pronunciation, speed, and confidence. And the best part? You can do it alone, every day, for 5 minutes. Simple habits create powerful results. Open a book, open an article, open subtitles, and speak. Now let's talk about speed. Most learners don't speak slowly because they don't know English. They speak slowly because they stop too much. Rule number 1, do not stop for mistakes. If you say something wrong, keep going. When you stop to correct yourself, your rhythm dies, your confidence drops, your brain switches into analysis mode instead of communication mode. Fluent speakers don't stop every time they make a mistake. They keep moving. Movement creates natural speed. Now let's talk about something very important: connecting words. Native speakers do not pronounce every word separately. They connect them. What are you doing sounds like what are you doing? I'm going to becomes I'm gonna. Let me becomes lemme. When you pronounce every word slowly and separately, you sound robotic. English is not a list of separate words. It's a stream. Practice saying short phrases as one unit, not 5 separate words. Instead of I want to go home, say I want to go home. Don't overthink it. Just make it flow. Next, reduce pauses. Pauses are natural, but long pauses kill fluency. If you don't know the perfect word, use a simple one. Instead of stopping for 5 seconds to find a complicated word, use an easy one and continue. Simple and fast is better than complex and slow. And now, the most important idea in this chapter. Focus on rhythm, not grammar. Grammar makes sentences correct. Rhythm makes sentences natural. When you speak, think in chunks, short, natural groups of words. I went to the store. It was really busy. I didn't like it. Feel the beat. English has stress. Some words are strong, some words are weak. Content words are strong. Small grammar words are soft. That creates music. When you focus on rhythm, your speed increases automatically. When you focus on grammar, your speed decreases. So remember this. Don't stop. Connect words, shorten pauses, follow the rhythm. Speed is not about talking fast. It's about not breaking the flow. And don't focus on tenses. Here's a truth most learners never hear. You don't need perfect grammar to be understood. Yes, tenses exist. Yes, grammar rules exist. But in real life, communication works even with simple structures.
People understand you from context. For example, if you say, "Yesterday I go store," or "Tomorrow I meet friend," people still understand you perfectly. Your meaning is clear. That's what matters. Focus on what really matters: tempo and confidence. When you speak at a natural speed with rhythm and certainty, people listen. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, your message gets through. Fluent English is not about impressing people with grammar. It's about being understood quickly and naturally. So stop worrying about tenses. Stop overthinking if it's past, present, or future. Instead, speak with flow. Speak with confidence. Speak with speed. Your goal is communication, not perfection. Remember, the faster you speak, the less your mistakes matter. The slower you speak, trying to be perfect, the more mistakes stop your flow. Focus on tempo and certainty. The grammar will catch up later. Speaking fast and fluently is great, but it's useless if people can't understand you. Here's how to fix that. First, pronounce your vowels clearly. English has many vowels and they carry meaning. I and E are different. Hat and hot are different. Even if your sentence isn't perfect, clear vowels make it understandable. Second, use sentence stress. Not every word is equally important. Focus on the content words: nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Weak words like the, is are softer. This helps listeners catch the key information without you slowing down. Third, intonation is your friend. Your voice rises and falls naturally. Questions go up, statements go down. Intonation adds clarity, meaning, and emotion. It makes your speech easier to follow. Finally, keep your vocabulary simple. Don't try to impress with big words. Use words you know. Repeat them if needed. Clarity beats complexity every time. If you combine these 4 things, clear vowels, sentence stress, natural intonation, and simple words, people will understand you even if your grammar isn't perfect. This is the real secret of being understood in English. Fluency plus clarity wins every time. Now it's time to put everything into practice. You don't need a complicated system. You don't need hours of study. You just need a simple, consistent routine. Here's your 30-day plan. Spend 5 minutes every day speaking English. No excuses, no skipping. Even 5 minutes counts. During those 5 minutes, do 2 things. First, read one text out loud. It can be a book, an article, or subtitles from a video. Focus on rhythm, flow, and pronunciation, not perfection. Second, speak one mini monologue. Talk about your day, your plans, or even what's on your mind. Do not stop to correct yourself. Do not worry about grammar or tenses. The goal is flow, not accuracy. And the most important rule, no judging yourself. Mistakes are part of the process. Every word you say trains your speaking muscle. Follow this routine for 30 days. 5 minutes a day may sound small, but it adds up. You'll be amazed at how much your fluency improves in just 1 month. Consistency is your secret weapon. Small steps every day beat huge effort once in a while. Start today, speak today, don't wait. Fluency starts in your mind. First, stop trying to impress. Fluent speakers don't speak to show off. They speak to be understood. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is communication. Second, embrace mistakes. Errors are part of learning. Every mistake is training for your speaking muscle. The more you make, the faster you improve. Third, focus on clarity, not complexity. Speak simply, speak naturally. If people understand you, you've succeeded. Finally, believe in progress. Fluency is built with small daily habits. Your voice grows stronger each time you speak. Every day you practice, you get closer to speaking freely and confidently. Remember, fluent speakers don't worry about grammar. They keep moving. They focus on meaning. They stay confident. Adopt this mindset, and speaking English becomes natural, effortless, and enjoyable.